Hi, and welcome to the first course offered by University of Massachusetts, University Without Walls. I am excited to be here. This is the personal finance course. It's a personal finance workshop for 2021 UMass graduates. I'm Tom Mihawk, and this is the welcome video for the course. I'm going to, in very short time in this video, tell you about the course background, my background, the course, give you a few other little things. I've got a book that I just published I want to show you briefly, and then I'll show you how to find me for the course. We're going to spend the next 4 weeks together in June on this course, and I'm excited to do it. This course or workshop is modeled after Module 1 of 4 in the Personal Finance series offered through the Eisenberg School MBA program. The 4 courses are Introduction, which this one's modeled after, Cash Management, which is about borrowing, credit cards, deposit accounts, payment accounts, those sorts of things. Investments is Module 3, and Module 4 is Insurance, Estate Planning, and Retirement. And together, you can take a full course in personal finance, all 4 of those, take them all together at Eisenberg and earn a minor during your MBA program at Eisenberg. This course started 2013, 2014 with 1 course, and then a second, a third module were added, finally a 4th, making the full program. This course is being offered specifically for 2021 graduates. And by the way, congratulations for graduating. Alumni were asked what they wanted to take in this first University Without Walls course, and overwhelmingly, apparently, they chose personal finance. So thank you very much for choosing personal finance. And thanks for having me here to teach you. How you respond to this course, its design, your interaction with it, the experience it gives you will determine what University Without Walls does in the future. Future courses may be modules 2, 3, and 4 in the personal finance series. It may be a course on resumes or careers. This is a book I mentioned to you I published just last November, December. I have a slide very briefly if you'll indulge me. I'll tell you about it before we wrap up. And I use this usually in Module 1, the careers chapter in the course. We're not going to use it in this course. We're going to replace that with a course that's specifically designed with topics for 2021 graduates. And the resumes and career course that University Without Walls may offer in the future would offer things like resume optimization, such as in the book, networking, career communication, compensation negotiation. The reason we have that, it's as I said, in one of the chapters in the Module 1 of the Eisenberg Personal Finance course, but I've just always enjoyed it and been good at it. I had 4 offers out of undergrad, 5 offers out of grad school, my business school summer rather, an offer to go work on Wall Street when I'd never worked on Wall Street before. So career-related things were something I was good at, and so I bring that to the classroom. My background, I'm an undergrad engineer, mechanical from Villanova. I earned an MBA at the Darden School, University of Virginia. I went to work in investment banking right out of grad school on Wall Street. And after doing that, I went to work in a portfolio company, and I distributed insurance, investments, and investment management services nationally. I ran a business unit at the end of that time for an investment management firm, a national investment management firm. And I've since then, for 17 years, provided private client financial advisory services, mostly insurance, the last 10 years at least, I guess, maybe more than that. I've taught over 65 courses, 10 or 11 years. When my youngest went to college, I was offered an opportunity to teach, and I took it. And I've taught more than just 1 course, 2 courses a year. As I say, over 65 courses at Villanova, University of Massachusetts, and where I started, Eastern University. I teach personal finance, financial statement analysis, which is what I did as an investment banker, and second-year MBA finance, and a few other things during those 11 years, but all evenings and all weekends. I'm not a full-time professor. I'm a full-time financial advisor, and I teach in addition. This is important because it affects what I bring to the course. I coach sports for 12 to 14 years, boys and girls, soccer and lacrosse, competitive travel, not so competitive intramural. And I had 3 undefeated teams during that time. And anyone can have an undefeated team if you play all your best players all the time, but that's not the best way to do it. And often your parents hate you and so do your players. I helped produce 3 undefeated teams because I put players in the right positions. I, put them in the right spots, trained them well, developed players. And in this course, that's what I want to do with you, is push you to do more than you thought you could do. Motivate you to dive into the material. Encourage you to engage and interact and contribute to the course. Be involved. Because this knowledge is knowledge you're going to use for the rest of your life. It's so valuable. And it's frankly why it's so great to teach it. I get to teach a course that you will use. You'll build the basics, foundation knowledge in this course. And you'll use it, though, the rest of your life, which makes it so interesting. Personally, I'm married, have 2 kids that are grown. 1 new grandchild just turned 1. She's adorable. I'm interested in exercise, sports, music. You'll see right there, guitars, finance, education, financial advisory, technology. Let's talk about the course now. That's why you're here. You find the course, everything laid out about the course on Blackboard. The syllabus is there. The syllabus looks like this. I've got some markups on it on this version. The syllabus describes everything about the course. This course will run for 4 weeks in June. It has 4 chapters or modules defined week to week. Every chapter has a video, so all of my lectures are available at YouTube. There's links to Blackboard so you can get them easily. Just go to Blackboard, link directly from the course's site at Blackboard. Slides, my videos are over top of the slides summarizing the text work. We use an up-to-date, a very good, actually one of the best texts in personal finance. And you'll need to read that too. You can get older versions of the text. You don't have to buy the most recent one, so you can save money doing that. That's not going to hurt you at all in the quizzes or anything else we do. And the text is terrific, but if you can get an older version, do that. And that's described in the syllabus as well. We have 1 quiz per chapter. There are 20 questions. You have 30 minutes to do them. You need to earn a 70 passing to get a certificate for the course, but you get 3 tries. And the questions are not too hard, okay? Every chapter has a discussion. The discussions are designed to engage you, get you involved. You learn from your own thinking, your own responses, and those of your classmates. Initially, when I started teaching online, there was a lot of talk about how do we recreate the face-to-face environment. Well, we're not going to do that exactly, but we are adding things to the course to give you a more personal experience, even though it's in an online environment. And among those are Zoom get-togethers. We will have a Zoom get-together every week, starting the 8th and the 9th, and then weekly after that. They're not required, but you can attend those, and we'll have limits. So you'll fill, one will fill up. We'll go to the next one. That'll fill up. We'll go to the next one. They'll be offered on Tuesday and Wednesday nights, and you'll be able to discuss the course, discuss other aspects of personal finance, ask personal finance questions if you want. In addition, to give you the feeling of a more personal interaction, we have actual functionality to be able to do one-on-one questions and answers. And so in Blackboard, at our course site, you'll be able to ask video questions. I'll be able to respond with a video answer. Depending on how many we get, I'll do my best to respond as quickly as possible. If we get common questions, maybe I'll build a repository and we'll refer you someplace. But these one-on-one question answers will be very helpful. And I've done this before with other programs, other courses, actually at University of Massachusetts, where that was an effective way to help support engagement for students. There'll be 2 podcasts. The first one will be the 2nd week of the course. The second will be the 4th week of the course. We'll have personal finance topics, respond to interesting issues, and those will be available a playlist at YouTube, but again, it'll be linked. You'll be able to play it directly. You'll be able to listen to it in your car while you're commuting to work, on the train, waiting for a flight at the airport, whatever you're doing. And there's one project that in which you will build a budget, cash flow statement, and a personal balance sheet. And the last thing is I ask you to be engaged in the course. Get involved. Contribute. The more you put into your learning, the more you'll take with you when you finish, and the more, frankly, everyone will take out of it. These layers, quizzes, reading, videos, discussions, Zoom get-togethers, one-on-one Q&A, podcasts are designed to take a course offered at scale, but make it personal for you. You'll earn a certificate for completion. You need to do all the work to earn the certificate of completion. Passing score of 70 is all that's required. You'll be asked at the end of the first week if you plan to continue in the course, and you'll be able to do any of the coursework. You'll be able to work ahead and do any of the coursework at that time. My goal for you with this course is to deliver you a superior educational experience, one that you tell your friends about, your classmates about. You say, you got to take this course. I took it. You got to take this course. I also want you to have some fun. I want you to learn something. Personal finance is so... Look, I've taken managerial accounting, financial accounting, corporate finance. I've taught some of those. Personal finance is so useful. It's great. You learn these basic elements of personal finance and you'll use them the rest of your life. You'll add to them through podcasts that you listen to and Instagram posts that you read and Twitter posts that you see. So anyway, my goal is for you to have a superior educational experience, be engaged, and find this a really valuable offering of the University of Massachusetts, University Without Walls. Start the course with discussion 1, which is introduce yourself, tell us what you like to do, like me, with exercise or sports or music. Tell us what you like to do, why you took the course, where you're from, maybe you know some other people in the course. Respond to their comments as well, okay? My book is called Optimize Your Resume, and I just ask you to take a look at it for a moment. It's available at Amazon. I published it at the end of last year. Notice that it was a hot new release. It actually beat What Color Is Your Parachute? You can see it there in the upper right. What Color is Your Parachute is a book that I looked at, read many times, and used 20 or 30 years ago. And it's a fabulous book, and I was very lucky to come in ahead of it, not for a brief period. I was actually the #1 hot new release for a brief period. But the book is available. It's the best resume optimization book that I know of. It has tons of great ideas that we will use in hopefully future courses. For example, here's a list of them here and here, and it's illustrated with color. Look at this. So these tie to some of my Instagram posts. These color illustrations help you learn concepts in the book. You can find it at Amazon, and we'll use it in a future course. It is used in the Module 1 in the Eisenberg course. It is not in your course, but it may be in a future University Without Walls course. We'll see. Okay, here's where you can find me. You can find me at LinkedIn. You can find me at my website, tommihawk.com. At YouTube, you will be linking to my YouTube channel to get your chapter videos. You don't have to know that. The Blackboard will take you right there. But there are other videos there from other parts of the rest of the personal finance series that you may have an interest in taking a look at. I talk about resume optimization both on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me most easily at tomjmihawk@gmail.com. I also look at my UMass email address. You can find me there as well. You can certainly reach me through the course Blackboard site. Excuse me. As I told you, I teach personal finance modules 1 through 4 in Eisenberg. And just little smaller version of information about the book. Thank you for taking the course. I'm thrilled to have you. I'm really looking forward to the next 4 weeks together. I'm honored that UMass University Without Walls chose me to teach their introductory course. I hope they offer, based on your responses, I hope they offer future courses in the personal finance series or on resumes and career-related topics. And I'm looking forward to a great next 4 weeks together. Thank you very much. Welcome to the course.